Hi, welcome to BIO112, the second semester of General College Biology. When you enter D2L, you'll have all your courses loaded here and you'll click on our course. Right here is where you'll find pertinent information. The news gets updated about once a week, if not sooner. And this is just set to not open until the morning, but you'll see a message there in the morning, okay? Hi students, this is a welcome video for Bio 112, the second semester of General College Biology. So when you open D2L, you'll have this menu of courses and choose our course. The news is updated at least once a week, but sometimes there's other information posted here about an upcoming deadline or date, like the drop date or something like that. Right in here, My Labs Plus, this is how you're going to access your online textbook. This is also where the quizzes are. So you'll need to log in here, and this is your main bread and butter for the course. There's also homework assignments, so mine might look a little different than yours. Let's see if I can view this as a student. Well, right now we'll just go in. So you'll see that these due dates are in here in quizzes, and the relevant reading, and the e-text is here, and then I'll show you in the course syllabus where these things match up, these deadlines and reading assignments. So this is what your textbook will look like. And this might be a thing of the past, but I have been told that it's important to sign out. You know, if you let your account time out, you might have difficulty logging in again. You'll see all the units here listed, and you can just click on a unit and go there. You can change the size of the page, advance the page here, go to a specific page, and you can search by vocabulary. That's pretty helpful. Okay, so we'll get out of the textbook here. And that is the most popular and long used biology textbook in academia, the Campbell Biology text. So here in the welcome news, you'll see several first steps you should take. Please sign your name in an email. You know, if your class list name says Christopher, but no one calls you Christopher, everyone calls you Chris. I want to know that because we want to get to know each other. So make sure you sign your name. And then this, again, will come up whenever you click Course Home. In addition to your My Labs Plus, your textbook here, if you have any technology issues, you need to talk to the help desk. I can be sympathetic and I like to hear about it if you're going to miss a deadline because of your technology issue, but I can't actually help you because I can't see into your account. So if something's going wrong, call the help desk while it's happening, and then they can remotely sign into your computer, or at least you can take a screenshot or read the error code or whatever and get out of that hot water right away. And I won't penalize you unjustly for any technology issues, but the more you do this in a timely fashion and you communicate proactively, the more you'll get the benefit of the doubt with anything in life, not just this course. So when you open the content, you get all the content in the course here. If you click on Table of Contents, you can see the entire course in one running page. Okay. But probably you'll be in the middle of something, and this is a neat feature if you're in Module 1 and you're looking at the assignments. When you log back in, this page will be open already. It'll track where you are. But start here at the Start Here menu. Especially if you've not taken any online classes before, this kind of information is really important to help you understand how to succeed in the online classroom. Then we'll go down to syllabus. These are multiple web pages that contain all the information that would be in a traditional syllabus. The rubrics and the course schedule are probably the most important. So rubrics are really designed to make objective grading for me and a checklist for you, so you know exactly what's expected of you. And so you might want to print out this page or consult it frequently, definitely at least once before you submit an assignment. So I'm a PhD student, and there have been times where the course assignment didn't include all the details that were in the rubric, and then I lost points. So be sure to cross your T's and dot your I's and make sure you read the rubrics for your benefit. Okay, then you can use this navigation right here to go back a page. Let's look at the course schedule. This page you'll definitely want to print out because it's really kind of silly to lose points because you didn't do an assignment on time. That's really the most important thing that you keep track of, because you'll want to retain as many points that are within your control as possible, i.e. buffer your quiz grade with your discussion grades, for example, and your homework grades, which are really formative, effort-based assignments to help you study. Okay. Here you'll notice we have a lab kit. The lab kit doesn't get shipped till census day, but the first few labs are not in the lab kit. They're right inside the course, and we'll go look at those. The course is set up in modules, and the length of the module depends on how many chapters there are in it. There are 2 homework checkpoints per module, so you'll have to keep up. You can't just do all the work the day before the quiz is due. That will not afford you the greatest number of points. Okay, so after you look at the syllabus pages, you can get into the content of the course. So let's look at Module 1. We have an introduction and our activities list, and the lab information is referenced as explorations. In the first week, we have student introductions and a content discussion. So you're going to want to go into the student introductions and introduce yourself in the first day or 2 of class. Now, if you press Control and left click on a PC, you can open another tab. So I just opened another page over here, but I left my table of contents page open. Okay, and this is kind of a handy tool, I think, for just keeping yourself on track and getting through the checklist of things to do. So student introduction, start a new thread, put your name in the thread, make sure you sign your post so we know what your nickname is. And it's really amazing the amount of effort you put into each discussion post is a direct reflection of what kind of interaction you'll get back from your peers. And the more time you spend in discussion, research shows, the better you'll do at retaining the information for the long term, because you've had lots of individual events of learning with those same concepts. Okay, you can access your lab Dropbox here. These links push you out, give you an example, or show you how to get to your textbook, which we already looked at. Okay. Now, this is my teaching colleague, Amy. She's awesome. Let's go to the discussions. So you might just use this tab to access the discussions. They change. I'll push the current ones to the top, but they never disappear. You can always use them for studying. They'll just be loaded at the bottom if we've already passed the due dates. Then in the assignments tab, we have discussions, and the Dropbox is where you put your lab work. Okay, and there are deadlines for your lab work. Notice this first deadline comes up really quickly. Okay, but we don't, remember, have the quizzes in D12. The quizzes are in your MyLabs Plus. So all you'll find by clicking this link is a message saying, remember you have to go to My Labs Plus to take the quiz. Okay? Most things in the class grade automatically, like quizzes or whatever, but discussions and labs I grade by hand, and I'll try to do that within a week's time. When you want to communicate with me, you want to do it right here through the email tab. Please don't email me externally or with your private email. I have lots of students, and it's really helpful if I can see what class you're in and what our communication stream has been, because we've centralized our communication here in the email. Okay? Some of these tools will disappear. I don't have the control to do it anymore, but they are normally things I would delete. Most instructors don't use these types of things, so there's not a whole lot over here that you're going to want to worry about, except for the system check. It's always good to check your system at first, make sure you have it set up for to be able to see all the pages that will open in the classroom. I think that's it. I hope you have a great football Sunday, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.